All right, let's talk about building the ultimate fort. Today, we are diving into the brilliant and, let's be real, the slightly backstabbing world of childhood friendships and blanket forts. We're going to learn how to play the super charming and competitive board game, Fort.
Okay, so picture this. The whole theme is just perfect. You're a kid, and your entire mission in life right now is to gather your best friends, get your hands on all the pizza and toys you can, and use all that good stuff to build the most epic fort this neighborhood has ever seen.
And this quote right here, it's basically the whole game in a nutshell. See, it's not just about collecting cards. The cards are your friends. And if you don't play with them, well, other players can swoop in and convince them that their fort is way cooler. It's so thematic and, yeah, a little bit ruthless.
So, with all that neighborhood drama set up, what are we actually trying to do here? What's the end goal?
It all boils down to one thing: victory points. Every cool thing you do, from making your fort bigger to collecting awesome stuff, gets you points. And at the end of the day, the kid with the most points gets all the bragging rights. You win.
Next up, now that we know what we're aiming for, let's get our little corner of the neighborhood all set up for your first game.
Okay, so this player board is your home base. It's your command center, your headquarters. It's where you're going to track your fort, your friends, and all your stuff. I know, it might look like a lot at first, but don't worry. Let's break down exactly what everything does.
First, you've got your yard. Now this is where your friends hang out if you don't play with them on your turn. And you gotta be careful because this is the danger zone. Any friend you leave out here is fair game for your opponents to try and recruit to their crew. Now on your board itself, you have your stuff. Think of this like your pockets. When you get pizza and toys, they go here first. But just like real pockets, you can only hold so much before things start falling out. You've gotta have a plan for all that extra loot.
And that's where your pack comes in. This is your backpack, your long-term storage solution. And here's the really cool part. The better your fort gets, the bigger your backpack gets. It's all connected.
Which brings us to the heart of the game, your fort level. This track on the side of your board is, well, it's everything. As you level it up, you get more points, you get that bigger pack we just talked about, and you improve your lookout. Seriously, upgrading your fort is absolutely key to winning.
So, you've got your board, you know what you're trying to do, but how does a turn actually play out? The game breaks it down really nicely into 5 simple phases. Let's walk through them.
Every single time it's your turn, you're going to follow these 5 steps, always in this order. You clean up, then you play, then recruit, then discard, and finally, you draw. Clean up, play, recruit, discard, draw. Got it? Good.
Now, of all those phases, the play phase is where the magic really happens. This is your big moment for the turn. You'll pick just one kid card from your hand, like our pal Ace here, and play it to take its actions.
And here's something you absolutely have to know. Most cards have 2 different actions. The top action is public. That means when you do it, other players might be able to copy you. But the bottom action, that's private. That one is all for you. And when you play a card, you get to do one or even both of them.
So, after you've played your card, you hit the recruit phase. And this isn't optional, you have to make a new friend every single turn. You can grab a kid from the public area called the park, you can take your chances with the top card of the deck, or, and this is my favorite part, you can just straight up poach a friend from one of your opponent's yards.
Okay, so you know how to take your turn. Simple enough, right? But that's just what you do. The real genius of this game, the thing that makes it so amazing, is what you can do when it's not your turn.
So what's this game-changing mechanic I'm talking about? What makes forts so interactive and just plain fun?
That's right. You can take actions when it's not even your turn. This means there's pretty much no downtime in this game. You are always watching what everyone else is doing, just waiting for that perfect moment to piggyback off their move.
Here's how it works. It's called following. When the active player, the leader, plays their card, you look at its suit, the little symbol. If you have a card in your hand with the exact same suit, you can discard it and bam, you get to copy their public action. You can do this on everybody's turn, as long as you've got the right card to discard. All right, we are in the home stretch. We know how to build, we know how to recruit, we know how to copy, but how do we actually win? Let's talk about the whole point of the game, points.
So, there are a bunch of ways to rack up points. Some cards just give you points. Your fort level is a huge source of points. There are special cards like made-up rules and perks that can score for you. And of course, there's the legendary macaroni sculpture, which is worth a point to whoever has it when the game is over.
The game ends as soon as someone hits 25 points, or if the deck runs out. Then everyone adds up their scores, and the person with the most victory points is officially crowned the neighborhood's ultimate fort-building champion.
So, that leaves you with a pretty big choice, doesn't it? What's your strategy going to be? Are you going to build a loyal crew and focus on your own powerful actions? Or will you become the master of copying, always ready to follow what your rivals are doing? The choice is yours. Go build that ultimate fort.